The niece they turned into a housemaid. Part 8. The company that should have been hers. My dear listener, there are secrets, and then there are secrets powerful enough to change an entire life. The kind of secrets that sit quietly for years, waiting, watching, growing stronger with time, and when they finally come out, nothing remains the same. The rain continued falling outside. Thunder rolled across the night sky. Inside the bedroom, nobody moved. Nobody spoke. Nobody even seemed to breathe, because Uncle Okoye's words still hung heavily in the air. Your father left more than land, a company, a business partnership, a future. Amara stood frozen. The two envelopes trembled in her hands. Everything she thought she knew about her life was slowly falling apart. And in its place, a new truth was emerging. A truth that was both beautiful and painful. Slowly, she looked up at Uncle Okoye, her voice barely above a whisper. What company? The room became silent again. Even Auntie Chioma looked away, as though she already knew what was coming. Uncle Okoye took a deep breath. Then he opened the second envelope. Inside were old photographs, legal documents, business records, newspaper clippings, and one particular photograph. A photograph that immediately caught Amara's attention. It showed her late father standing beside three other men, all smiling proudly. Behind them stood a newly completed office building. On the building's signboard were words Amara had never seen before. Okafor and Partners Development Group. Amara stared at the picture, confused. What is this? Uncle Okoye swallowed hard. Then he answered, your father was one of the founders. The room seemed to spin. Founder? Her father? The same father everyone described as a simple businessman. The same man she had spent years mourning. The same man whose memory was reduced to old photographs and stories. No, there was clearly much more she didn't know. And for the first time, Amara began to understand how much of her history had been hidden. Meanwhile, Auntie Chioma sat quietly, her eyes fixed on the floor. The confidence she once carried was gone, completely gone, because every document removed from that envelope was exposing another layer of truth. And every truth brought Amara closer to discovering who she really was. As the night continued, Uncle Okoye explained everything. Years ago, before his death, Amara's father and three trusted partners built a company together. They started with almost nothing. Small contracts, long hours, big dreams. The journey was difficult, but eventually the company grew and grew and grew until it became one of the most respected development firms in the region. Then tragedy struck. Amara's parents died unexpectedly and everything changed. The surviving partners continued running the company, but according to the documents, her father's shares were never sold, never transferred, never claimed. They remained untouched, waiting for the rightful owner, waiting for Amara. The realization hit her like a wave. All those years, why she washed clothes, why she cleaned floors, why she was called useless, she had unknowingly been the heir to something much bigger than anyone imagined. Not just land, not just money, but a legacy, a future, a name, a dream her father had built with his hands. Tears filled her eyes, not because of words, but because for the first time she felt connected to him again. For years, she thought she had lost everything. Now, she was discovering pieces of him everywhere. His handwriting, his vision, his sacrifices, his hopes for her future. And perhaps that was worth even more than money. But my dear listener, this story was far from over because not everyone was happy about what Amara was learning. Somewhere across the city, another man was receiving disturbing news. A powerful businessman, one of the surviving partners, a man who had spent years believing this secret will never resurface. The moment he heard Amara's name, his expression changed. His smile disappeared and fear replaced it because he knew something Amara did not, something hidden deep inside the company's history, something connected to her father's death, something that could destroy reputations, destroy friendships, and possibly send powerful people to prison. Back inside the house, Amara remained unaware. She was still trying to process everything, still trying to understand how her life had changed overnight. Then Uncle Okoye handed her one final document, a legal ownership statement, proof that her father's shares still legally belonged to his family, proof that she had rights, proof that her future had never truly been stolen, only delayed. At this point, if you are enjoying this story, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. The next chapters contain revelations that will change everything you think you know about Amara's journey. Now, just when the room finally seemed calmed, a phone began ringing. Everyone turned. Uncle Okoye looked at the screen. His face instantly changed. The color disappeared from his face. Slowly, he answered. Nobody spoke. They simply watched, listened, waited. Then, after a few seconds, he lowered the phone, his hands shaking. Amara felt a knot form in her stomach. Uncle, what happened? Uncle Okoye looked at her. Fear filled his eyes, real fear. Then he spoke. The partners know. The room froze. Auntie Chioma gasped. Amara's heart pounded. The partners know? How? Who told them? And why did Uncle look so afraid? Then came the words that changed everything. They are coming tomorrow. Outside, lightning flashed across the sky. Inside, a new battle had just begun because some people were willing to do anything to keep old secrets buried. Moral lesson: never underestimate your worth because of your current situation. Your circumstances may hide your potential, but they can never erase it. What belongs to you may be delayed, but with patience, truth, and perseverance, it will eventually find its way back to you, to be continued.